Air travelers, listen closely, because what I'm about to share with you might save you from your next unexpected gate check, an extra $100 fee, or even a missed flight. Airlines are quietly tightening carry-on rules, and the truth is, most passengers have no idea it's already happening. That approved bag you've used for years, it might not pass at the gate anymore. That personal item you've squeezed under the seat 100 times, it could get flagged and pulled for inspection. Today, I'm revealing 10 insider truths about the new carry-on rules for 2025. What's changing, why airlines are doing it, and how to make sure you never get caught off guard again. This isn't about rumors. This is based on real updates from airline policy boards, TSA adjustments, and travel industry trends that are already rolling out across the US, Europe, and beyond. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which bags are getting flagged most, what hidden sensors and scales airlines are now using, and the single biggest reason your next flight might be delayed before you even board. So grab your boarding pass, because we're taking off with secret number one. Secret number one, the new Smart Scale carry-on check. Let's start with one of the biggest quiet upgrades happening across major airports right now, the automated Smart Scale gate check. In 2025, many airlines, including Delta, Lufthansa, and Emirates, are introducing weight-sensitive scanners at boarding gates and self-drop kiosks. Here's how it works. Instead of an agent eyeballing your bag, these smart scales automatically weigh your carry-on as you place it on the belt or kiosk. The system flags any bag that exceeds the airline's carry-on limit, often as little as 7 to 10 kilograms on international flights. Why you don't hear about this? Because airlines profit when passengers are unaware. Overweight carry-ons are one of the fastest growing revenue sources for airlines post-2023. The less you know, the more they collect in oversized fees. How to avoid being flagged? Before you fly, check your airline's carry-on weight limit. They vary widely. Buy a small digital luggage scale, under $15 on Amazon. And here's the insider move. Weigh your bag with your laptop and chargers inside. Many travelers forget how much electronics add. Bonus tip, if your bag is a few pounds over, transfer items to your jacket pockets before check-in. TSA allows personal items like cameras, chargers, or medication on your person, and they won't count toward your bag weight. Secret number two, shrinkflation in carry-on dimensions. Have you noticed that carry-on bags are starting to feel smaller? You're not imagining it. In 2025, airlines have begun reducing the allowed size dimensions for overhead bags, often by just 1 or 2 inches, but enough to make previously accepted luggage suddenly oversized. Airlines claim it's for bin safety and efficiency, but the truth is this is carry-on shrinkflation. Smaller dimensions mean more passengers get forced into checking bags at the gate, creating more checked baggage fees and less overhead congestion. Why it matters that many popular luggage brands sold pre-2022, like Away or Samsonite's older models, are now technically too big for stricter European and Asian carriers. Here's what to do. Measure your bag, including wheels and handles. For 2025, the safe global standard is 21 by 14 by 9 inches. Anything bigger risks getting flagged. If you travel often, look for expandable luggage with compressible zippers. You can shrink it down to fit even when full. Insider bonus. If you're at the gate and they start tagging bags, step forward early and volunteer yours. Why? Because you'll often get it priority tagged and checked for free, avoiding both the fee and the chaos. Secret number 3, personal item crackdown. The personal item, once a traveler's loophole for sneaking in an extra small bag, is getting a serious redefinition. In 2025, airlines are now standardizing personal item checks using underseat sizing bins. You'll see these small metal or plastic cages near boarding gates labeled, "Fit your personal item here." And here's the kicker. Flight attendants have been instructed to report frequent offenders who repeatedly exceed size limits. Why airlines don't talk about it? Because the personal item policy has been a gray area for years. Now, by enforcing stricter measurements, airlines are turning that gray area into pure profit. How to fly smart: choose a soft-sided backpack, not a hard-shell case. It compresses to fit those bins. Place your laptop flat at the bottom, not the top. It helps flatten the shape. Keep small essentials like snacks, power banks, and travel documents in the outer pocket, so you can grab them fast if you are asked to gate check the bag. Bonus tip, if you're flying budget carriers like Spirit, Ryanair, or Wizz Air, your personal item must fit entirely under the seat. Not mostly, not close entirely. Use this phrase if challenged. This bag fits under the seat on all major carriers, including Delta and American. That often gets you waved through without an argument. Secret number 4, hidden lithium battery restrictions. Here's one that shocks many travelers. In 2025, TSA and IATA have both expanded rules on lithium-ion batteries, not just power banks, but smart luggage and even some camera gear. Any device with a non-removable lithium battery over 100 watt-hours must now be declared at check-in, even if it's in your carry-on. Why this matters: certain smart luggage brands, especially those with built-in chargers, are being flagged at security. Why airlines don't promote this? Because smart luggage was heavily marketed as the future of travel. Now they're quietly distancing themselves from models that don't meet new battery safety standards. How to stay compliant? Check the label. Look for less than 100 watt-hours on your device or charger. If your smart bag has a removable battery, detach it before check-in and keep it with you. Avoid packing loose lithium batteries in checked luggage. Always carry them on. Bonus insider move: if you use a camera or drone, store extra batteries in fireproof battery sleeves. Security agents appreciate it, and it speeds up your screening. Secret number 5, the rise of AI-powered bag profiling. Sounds futuristic, right? But AI is now watching your luggage, literally. New AI-assisted screening systems can detect weight distribution, density patterns, and even shape irregularities in carry-ons. If your bag's layout resembles a flagged pattern, like too many electronics stacked or liquids clustered near wires, it's pulled for secondary inspection. Why airlines and TSA love it? It speeds up the line, reduces manual checks, and identifies suspicious packing behaviors. Why you should care: because you might be innocent, but your packing habits could make you look suspicious. How to avoid being flagged? Checkmark separate electronics from liquids. Don't pack cords or power banks tightly around metal objects. Use packing cubes to organize your items. They make density scans easier to interpret. Bonus tip: if TSA opens your bag, don't panic or argue. Say, "I understand. I will try to keep electronics separate next time." Politeness plus awareness signals you're an experienced traveler. That can actually shorten future screenings. Secret number 6, random carry-on, tagging and tracking. Here's something most travelers overlook: the small barcode or colored tag gate agents attached to your carry-on. Those aren't just for decoration. They're RFID-enabled tracking tags used to monitor overhead, bin capacity, and passenger boarding flow. In 2025, airlines are using this data to identify bin violators, passengers with multiple items or oversized luggage. Repeat offenders can actually be flagged in their passenger profile. Why you don't hear about this? Because airlines want to quietly use data to enforce compliance, not start debates about privacy. What you can do: follow the one bag, one person rule strictly. If you travel with a companion, split your items evenly. Keep your personal item under your seat. Don't place it in the overhead bin. Insider move: if you're flying on a packed flight, board early. Many gate agents prioritize compliant travelers for overhead space. Having your bag pre-measured or tagged approved can make the process smoother. Secret number 7, the liquids rule. Update you might have missed. Yes, the 311 rule still applies. But in 2025, some international airports are transitioning to CT scanners that allow liquids to stay in your bag. The catch: only at select terminals. Meaning, if you assume every airport allows it, you could end up delayed when TSA asks you to repack. Why this is confusing? Because airports are upgrading at different speeds. Heathrow, Amsterdam Schiphol, and select U.S. hubs have implemented the new CT scanners. Others haven't. How to play it safe? Always pack your liquids in a clear 1-quart bag. Keep it near the top of your carry-on in case you still need to remove it. When traveling internationally, check if your departure and return airports both use CT scanners. Insider tip: if you're at a CT-enabled airport, you can keep liquids and laptops in your bag. Just spread them evenly. It speeds things up and keeps your belongings safer from handling. Secret number 8, the overhead bin rush and how it delays flights. We've all seen it, that frantic rush to stuff bags into the overhead bins. But here's the truth. In 2025, airlines are now tracking how long boarding takes because of overhead congestion. If boarding exceeds a set time, often 25 minutes, flights can lose their on-time departure slot. Why this matters? Because when too many carry-ons are oversized, gate agents are forced to check them at the last minute. That delay triggers cascading slowdowns across multiple flights. How to avoid causing, or getting caught in, the delay. Board when your group is called. Don't hover near the gate. Store your bag wheels in first. Keep small items under your seat. Insider move: if you see the overheads filling fast, offer to gate check your bag early. You'll board less stressed, often with priority handling, and your bag will usually come out first at baggage claim. Secret number 9, cabin class carry-on privileges. Here's a little-known truth. Not all carry-on rules apply equally, even on the same flight. Airlines use cabin class algorithms to assign boarding priority and bag flexibility. That means a passenger in economy may be forced to gate check their carry-on, while someone in premium economy with the same size bag walks right on. Why airlines do it? Because carry-on space has become a tiered privilege, part of the revenue strategy tied to fare class. What you can do: when booking, look for fares labeled "includes carry-on." Some basic economy tickets don't. Consider upgrading just one level. Sometimes it costs $30 to $50 more, but saves you the headache of losing your bag. Insider phrase to use: my fare includes carry-on privileges. Can I confirm that before boarding? This politely signals you know your rights and the airline's policies. Secret number 10, the 2025 carry-on forecast. What's coming next? Finally, let's look ahead. Industry insiders predict that by late 2025, more airlines will move toward weight-based boarding passes, meaning your entire luggage load, including carry-on, factors into your ticket price. This aligns with new sustainability targets and fuel efficiency models being tested in Europe and Asia. In other words, carry-on space is no longer just about convenience. It's becoming part of the pricing formula itself. What this means for you: expect airlines to weigh and scan more bags at gates. Expect carry-on credits, digital add-ons that you can pre-purchase for guaranteed bin space. And expect more detailed security screening powered by AI and passenger profiling. Your advantage: if you understand these shifts now, you'll adapt early, packing smarter, avoiding fees, and boarding stress-free while others scramble. So, now you know, the 2025 carry-on rules are changing faster than most travelers realize. From smart scales to AI scanners and shrinking size bins, the game has completely evolved. But the good news? Knowledge is power. If you use these tips, pack strategically, and stay alert to airline fine print, you'll glide through airports while everyone else scrambles at the gate. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these new carry-on changes surprised you the most? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read everyone. And if you found this helpful, don't forget, subscribe to Boardifly for more travel secrets airlines don't want you to know. Because the more you understand how the system really works, the smoother, cheaper, and smarter your travels will be. Until next time, I'm your travel guide from Boardifly, helping you fly smarter every trip.